We just literally stared at each other and did nothing.
Well, hello, Jason.
Hi. Welcome back to the pot.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm hoping this goes smoothly.
Hoping that this goes smoothly. This
Yes.
is round 3. Technically, it's going to be the third episode that we're
Yeah. We're off to a spacious start.
Spacious?
What is it? Suspicious? Not suspicious.
Audacious?
Audacious. Thank you very much. I'm foreign. I'm not from this country.
Bitch, so am I.
Oh, that's right. You are. So, well, I mean, but to be fair, your English is better than mine.
Yeah, I have been here a lot longer.
Yeah.
And I've been here since I was younger.
I know.
I'm practically white, bitch. Practically white.
Yeah. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good, Mija. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
A little tired.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Yeah, it was. We had an early morning start.
Yeah. It is very well. I mean, I'm used to my early mornings. But
Are you used to the traffic and the waiting in the lines?
No.
And you want to talk about what happened this morning?
Okay, so for those of you, we're filming this, but you're going to see it in a different day. It's currently Friday here in Las Vegas, Mexico. And I took the day off from work because I'm tired and I worked over the weekend or over the holiday weekend. And I was like, I'm going to take Friday off. Fuck it. I'm going to take Friday off. And then she came over. Mm-hmm. She got coffee. Mm-hmm. It took me an hour to get here because apparently everybody was driving on the freeway.
Everyone and their mama.
It was 9:30 in the morning. By then I'm already like, what's for lunch? And then
what is for lunch?
I don't know. What are we
asking the real questions here? What is for lunch?
I don't know. We'll think of something in your white neighborhood. But I didn't know it was this trafficy at 9:30 in the morning.
What time do you normally go into work?
I'm at work. I'm on my desk by 8:15.
Oh, see, bitch. So you really didn't know.
Yeah, I really didn't know this commotion.
That other people
Friday.
are also going to work
at 9:30.
9:30.
Well, I mean, this is a 24-hour city, so.
But then how? You say 9:30 like that's early.
No, it's late.
Oh, well,
it's late. Yeah,
see,
well, for me it is.
Well, yeah,
for
it
me
is. It is late. Yeah. I went the other way, but yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
But how long did you wait in line at Starbucks?
I went in.
Oh, you went in?
Because I was so sick of being in my car.
Do you mobile order?
Yeah, I should have done it. I did it this time around.
Do you not mobile order?
No. I'd
Okay.
rather just sit there.
Okay.
I have a conversation with myself when I'm waiting in Starbucks.
Oh, I thought you were going to say have a conversation with the barista, and I was like, girl, who's got the time?
Well, it's not Dutch Bros.
Who's got the energy?
It's not the Dutch Bros.
Those people are so friendly.
They're in your car.
I think that's part of their... They are in your car.
They're in your car.
I think that's part of their handbook is like, make friends with these people.
Why?
But then the minute they give you your coffee, they're like, all right, bye. I'm like, oh, did this mean nothing to you, Jennifer? Did this relationship mean nothing?
Yeah.
I always feel so heartbroken.
I mean, I don't like Dutch Bros. Controversial, brave statement right here.
Okay.
It's sugar. It's just sugar and some milk.
It is sugar.
Yeah.
I have issues on that and thoughts on that, but I was mostly specifically talking about what the fuck happened to the coffee that you got me. Bitch, you already forget?
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I did. So I'd being a good friend and I brought him a chocolate cream cold brew.
Yeah.
Because that's my favorite drink from Starbucks. If you guys want to donate one, I would appreciate that. And I got here all happy and chippery with my 2 drinks, and I grabbed one. To be fair, I had not picked one, so I just grabbed the first one that I saw. And then you went to take a sip, and there was
a bug.
There was a bug.
There was a bug.
There was a bug.
There was a fucking bug.
There was a fucking bug.
A big ass bug.
I know.
Inside the drink.
Inside the drink.
This fucker crawled in through where you sip through, and like made shelter right underneath that little spot. So it was like half dipped. It was probably thinking it was like a cool sauna. Like,
I think it was probably drinking the the cream.
The creme probably was, and it was just chilling there. And I'm so happy that like I had to grab it, and the way that it was facing me, I could see it, and I just stared at it.
Because if you would have put it in your mouth, it would have gone in your mouth.
If it would have been facing the other way, I would have just grabbed and drank.
Yeah.
But because it was going this way and I had to twist it, I brought it towards me.
Uh-oh. No, you're good.
I brought it towards me and I saw it. I was like, what is that? And at first I thought it was a chocolate chip. But then I know how they make those stupid foams. And there's no actual chocolate chips in that bitch. And I was like, bitch.
It's just the powder, isn't it?
Or a syrup or something. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah, but...
Yeah. I was very upset.
I'm a victim. I'm traumatized.
On Pride Month.
On Pride Month.
On
How
Pride Month.
homophobic.
How homophobic of this bug.
That
too.
bug is so homophobic.
That was a $7 coffee. No, just kidding. It was like $6. Just kidding.
they are pricey.
Yeah.
They are pricey.
Yeah. We need to start a Patreon just for Starbucks for us.
Donate us a cup of coffee.
A cup of coffee.
For the price of a cup of coffee a day.
You too can save this child from
inflation, bitch. Back when she used to ask for donations for the cup of coffee, coffee was what, like 30 cents?
Yeah.
20 cents? I don't even know how much coffee cost back then, back in the 90s.
Oh, I was like, oh my God.
And now it's like, for the price of your arm and a leg,
you too can enjoy this bug-filled coffee. When did you start drinking coffee? Do you remember?
When I was young.
Like how young?
Drinking coffee in Mexico is always a thing that you get together, and
right,
I think it's
cafecito.
similar. Yeah. So I remember having dinner at like my grandparents' house, and then after dinner we would all like still get together and have some pan dulce and some coffee. And granted, like the coffee that they would give us kids was like very watered down, like very
con
watered
leche.
down.
Like they would put leche in it.
Yeah, it was always con leche, but it was always like more milk than it was coffee.
Kind of like Dutch Bros.
Yeah, exactly like Dutch Bros. And then as I got older, I've always been fascinated with coffee. Well, part of it, I've always been fascinated with food. And coffee is one of those things that, you know, like depending on how you roast it, which beans you get, and like the blends and everything. And there's a whole new world to explore. And I was really into it. So when I was in high school, I would say is when I specifically got into drinking coffee. Every morning, there was this girl. I went to middle school with her, and she was like angry. She was always angry. Super smart girl, but she was on defense mode all the fucking time.
Why?
And I don't know, like if she would get in fights with like students, she would get in fights with teachers, with faculty. She was scary. And then my 8th grade year, I remember thinking, I was like, okay, this is the last time. Because I had a lot of classes with her. Because again, smart girl. So we shared like most of our classes together. And it was just always... Oh,
because you're a smart girl too?
I'm also a smart girl, yes. So I thought that I was in the clear. And bitch, my surprise... First day of high school, we're going to the same fucking high school. But I remember specifically, it was junior year. It was really cold outside. We used to ride the same bus, the same school bus. And
are you talking about yourself?
No. Her name will come to me because she whenever she would get in arguments with people, she would say her first name, her middle name, and her last name.
Shut up.
Not even fucking kidding you. Her first name was Carmen, and she would say my name.
Carmen? She
was like, my name is Carmen, and then it would be followed by her middle name and her last name. I'm gonna look at my fucking yearbook, but it doesn't matter. So I had my coffee, right? Because it was fucking cold outside. And I woke up early. I made my cafecito, and I had a whole routine in the morning in high school, like making my coffee, right? So I'm walking in the bus, holding my fucking cafecito, and she looks at me dead in the eye. This girl has never spoken to me before. In like the 8 years that I've known her, she never spoke to me. And she looked at me dead in the eye, and she's like, oh my God, is that hot chocolate? I pooped myself because I'm so used to this girl just lashing out at people that I was like, she's going to hit me. She's going to punch me in the face. She's going to call me the F word, and she's going to just, right here, this is the end of me. And so I looked at her and I was like, yes. And I kept going. And I was like, why am I so scared to just tell her that it's fucking coffee? To like proceed on the conversation because I'm terrified of this woman?
Right.
Yeah, that's...
What happened to her?
I don't know. I honestly, like, I really hope that she's successful.
Figured it out.
She's successful because I'm telling you, like, super smart girl.
What is wrong with your microphone?
I don't know. This is just going to be an ongoing thing.
I know. But it's literally only your microphone.
This is homophobic.
This is the star of the show.
This is homophobic.
It knows who the star of the show is.
Oh, I thought you were complaining because I'm the star of the show.
No. The microphone knows that it needs to quiet down the right person. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, what's up, Carmen? I hope you're figure out your shit.
I keep wanting to like think Carmen Electra, but it wasn't Carmen Electra. I didn't go to high school with Carmen Electra.
Did you go to No. Carmen Electra is fully like 55 years old right now.
How old do you think I am?
I don't know.
I know, you look good for 55, don't I?
Hey, speaking of that, your birthday's coming up.
My birthday's coming up, yeah.
You're excited to be 21?
Super excited. Oh my God.
Your first legal drink is going to be a margarita.
My first legal drink was a lemon drop martini,
Ooh,
actually.
Lord, bitch. Mine was a margarita at Drink and Drag.
Oh, really?
Do you remember Drink and Drag?
I remember Drunken Drag, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I went there once and then they closed it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I always wanted to go bowling there. I always thought the premise of that was really fun.
Yeah, maybe we should bring that up again because that was fun.
It had awful drinks, though. Like, the bartenders didn't know what the fuck they were
margarita
doing.
Well, because they were drag queens.
No, well, there was a go-go dancer one time, and I think maybe he was a barback or something, but they were, like, understaffed. And I remember asking for a Long Island iced.
As a true 21-year-old.
I was 22, and you know, we knew how to like get fucked up real fucking quick.
Yeah.
And I asked for Long Island iced tea. I don't know what the fuck this man made me. It was not a Long Island iced tea, but I drank it. There probably must have been like Red Bull or something in there. I was like, I took one sip and I was like, this is wrong, but I already paid for it, so we're just gonna drink it.
And back when you're 22-year-old, you can't afford all these drinks.
You can't afford to be like, ma'am, you made this wrong.
Yeah.
Especially when the weight is like 5 people per person, and it's just the bartenders just don't know what they're doing, and so you're waiting extra long. It's like, no, bitch, you're just gonna take the drink you've been giving, and you're gonna shut the fuck up and you're gonna drink it.
I like that place. I think the first time I bought liquor, like, you know, beer, I went because one carries like that. I went with my mom to Walmart, and then we were checking out. She's like, "Oh, you buy it because you can now." So I put it in the thing, and the lady scans it and did not ID me. I was like,
at 21, even she was like, nah, you old.
No, she's like, nah, you're good. I was like, you fucking bitch. I had to tell her, I was like, you're not gonna ID me? Like, I just turned 21, please ID me.
It's like, this is the whole point.
Yeah, this is the whole point of me buying liquor legally for once, and then she didn't ID me.
And bitch, if I walk out the street at midnight, I get carded. It's like, little boy, little girl, little girl, you lost. Where are your parents?
Good Lord. Yeah. That was my first legal drink of margarita.
The first time I bought booze, it wasn't as exciting as your story. I got carded, but I used to make a lot of cakes back in my youth because I was trying to help fund my college tuition.
Right.
And one of the techniques that we use, if you get like gel food coloring and you thin it down with vodka, you can paint with it.
Oh.
And I needed to do that. And so I was like, oh, fuck, I need vodka. And I was like, oh, I can get it myself now. So I went to the store specifically to get cheap vodka, not even for me to drink, but to like paint on this fucking cake.
Right.
So it wasn't exciting. It wasn't thrilling. I did get carded, but it wasn't like...
Where'd you go?
Le Walmart.
Le Walmart?
Le Walmart. Yeah, we didn't know any better back then.
Yeah.
I avoid that place like the plague now.
Me too, but now that this whole situation's happening with Target, I'm like, I need to go back to Walmart, don't I?
What situation's happening with Target?
The whole Pride thing, that they took away their merchandise and whatever.
Oh, I thought you were mad that they were putting it up. That's why I was confused. I was
yes, I am.
They're not taking it all down, are they? Like all stores? I thought they were just moving it to the back where it belongs.
Remember that episode you said you were going to get canceled? This is going to be the one.
I wasn't kidding when I said that I was the toxic one in this friendship.
I'm trying to build an image for myself.
Yeah, I am also trying to build an image for myself.
Yeah,
of toxicity.
Toxicity. I almost went like this. I thought it was my coffee. Sorry, what's his name?
Brody.
Brody. So sorry.
It's Brody the Cap.
Brody the Cap. Yeah, no, I avoid Walmart at all costs. I will say their groceries are cheaper than Target.
Yes.
But sometimes I'd rather just pay the extra.
I will pay the extra money out of convenience and out of like kind of knowing where my dollar's going.
Right.
And the fact that years ago Target was like very openly inclusive and would give the same benefits to gay customers, not customers, employees.
I was gonna say, I was like,
and specifically,
like,
oh yeah, we got special.
What did we get?
we had special treatment when you walked in through that door.
See, this is why the conservatives are mad, because they think we get all these special discounts.
They said you're giving them a whole month.
You're giving them a whole.
What about
month?
us?
Yeah. Speaking of, okay, well, let's go back. Backtrack. Are you excited for your birthday? I know you're not a big birthday person.
No, I'm not a big birthday person.
I feel like your friends are more excited for you.
I think so
because I went to a comedy show last week with our friend Anna, and we were talking about
what we were going to do for my birthday.
Yeah, she was like, "What's Albie going to do for his birthday?" I'm like, "He's not going to do anything. Like, we literally have to force him to have fun."
Yes.
On his birthday.
Yes.
So we were talking about that. And then that's why I asked if you were excited for your birthday, because you know me, I'm a birthday person.
I'm a bitter, like, yo, bitch, should you start celebrating your birthday like
July 1st. I get 2 whole months because it's Pride Month and then July.
You get like the week before June is over. You're like, countdown to July month.
I'm starting on the 13th right now, June 13th. That's gonna be my countdown.
You literally start like way ahead. You start counting down. No, I have like bittersweet memories of my birthday, so I just don't ever try to make a big deal about it. And now the older I get, I really just want to like focus on like friends and family and like the core people that matter. And to me, that doesn't necessarily mean like going out and
no. I don't mean like going out
or having a big party stuff.
Yeah, no. The only party I've ever thrown myself was my 30th, and that's because it was a big birthday. Yeah, but it's not like an every year thing that I have to throw. But most of the time, we just go to dinner, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, and it's cheap because going out is expensive. Yeah. But we were wondering what you wanted to do for your birthday. But
honestly, kind of want to hang out by the pool. But I think I want to keep it like low key because I know we've done the pool before. But I'm also not trying to like force my friends to drink the entire day and meet a minimum. I'm trying to force you to drink the entire day, just not meet the minimum, because meeting a 400 minimum just to get a nice cabana. Like,
I do remember this. Yeah.
Which, as much as I love it, I also kind of
weren't we short like $3 one year?
Probably, and we're like, just
fucking charge it.
Just charge it.
Just charge it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are you excited for Pride Month?
I am very excited for Pride Month.
This Pride Month feels different because everybody's so against us.
It's so hateful, bitch.
It's literally so hateful. They literally call us demons. And I'm
not mad.
Yeah, I'm not mad for it. I'm totally. We're all
it's
demons.
Like finally the recognition I deserve.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the conservatives really think that they're doing something with this whole demon situation, and I'm like, you gave us merch.
They are doing something with this.
They're giving us merch. That's giving us merch.
I live for it.
I'm excited for this Pride Month. I feel like because it's so we're getting so much hateful for backlash for it. I'm like, yeah.
I think this Pride Month matters most than it has in the previous years. It definitely did feel for like a moment.
And we just lost the light. My God.
Jason, don't call it out. They don't need it. It definitely feels like in the years past, it kind of... We started to forget the roots. We started to forget the reasons why we have Pride Month. And with everything going on in legislations and politics, and it's just really hateful about how like drag queens are getting not just canceled, but it's literally illegal to throw a wig on. And
we're instead of going forward, we're going so backwards.
We're going extremely backwards.
Because not only drag queens, but then transgender people, transgender women, transgender men,
they had to start somewhere, right? Because the minute you say, well, you can't dress like that because you're a drag queen and you're gonna harm our children, it trickles down. And what classifies a drag queen? Right. So if there's a trans person out there, any fucking like southern dipshit,
funny you brought that up,
be like, hey, you're a fucking drag queen, you're not allowed to be outside. And
funny you brought that up because I was looking at an interview of our current bitch, you know what I mean. I was looking at an interview of our current reigning queen, Sasha Colby. Yeah. And she was talking, I don't know what program she was doing, but she was talking about the whole law in Tennessee about, banning drag queen. And she's like, I'm a trans woman. Like if the wrong person looks at me, they're gonna be like, you're a man dressing up as a woman. Yep. So it's crazy to me. Yeah. Crazy to me.
Because a drag queen, whatever you want to classify that as, a drag queen can take off the drag and go off in the very narrow version of that, because there's also like trans women and trans men that also do drag. Exactly. Right. And so
there's drag kings.
Exactly. And so like in the very minimal part of it, you can say, well, I can take it off and feel safe. But then the people like
a trans woman
that like is doing drag as a woman can't take it off. Like you can take off the makeup, but like you said, like one wrong person looks at you and you're fucked. And then it turns into, even if it isn't illegal in that county or in that state, the surrounding areas kind of give them ammunition. And that's when it starts getting scary. Ammunition. It starts to get scary for a lot of people. Yeah. And then like I feel very lucky and thankful that I grew up in Vegas, because Vegas is a little bit more open-minded. And even though we've all gotten the slurs, it has never felt the way that you always hear about.
Of course.
So I always grew up with a very good supportive system, whether that was like with friends when I first came out as a young kid, and then thankfully like into my adulthood when I came out into my family, like everyone was kind of very supportive. It wasn't always like that, and never felt like I was always safe, but it always felt like I had a support system to fall back on.
Right. Same here. Yeah. And I feel like, do you remember that story that I told you? So we live in a relatively, I wouldn't say, completely open state, because there are parts of Nevada that are very conservative. We live in a city that's very, What's the word? I don't want to say liberal because it's really not.
The city is very liberal.
Okay, fine.
Like if you look at the map, the color map,
Mm-hmm.
Vegas is the only
blue part of Nevada.
Yeah. But
So-
it just happens to be that it's also the biggest city in the entire state.
Yeah. Do you remember that time that I went to Arizona that I told you that I went to Lake Havasu?
I think so.
And I walked in. It was me and my entire family in Lake Havasu. I don't like that place.
Lavasu or Havasu?
Havasu.
Oh,
Havasu.
Did
you hear Havasu?
I heard Lavasu.
No, Havasu.
Okay.
Yeah. Habanero. So we went to Lake Havasu because they wanted to do the whole lake thing, whatever. I was like, oh, whatever. We were hungry. We walked into a Mexican restaurant in Lake Havasu, Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
filled with white people.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that I walked in there and shot one of their mothers.
They were so offended that
They were so offended that a brown family
is this brown
was
person?
walking into a Mexican restaurant, and how dare they eat in front of my salad?
in front of my
How dare they exist in front of my salad? It was the most uncomfortable because it was eyes on us. I told my brothers, I was like, "Is it me or we're just getting stared at?" And I'm a big flaming homosexual.
Mm-hmm.
I walked in there with a floral shirt because we were going to the lake.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm in my tiny little shorts and shit.
You were wearing your resort wear.
I was wearing resort wear. Yeah, I was wearing resort wear, and then so twice the eyes on me because the rest of my family can get away with it because they're straight. It was the most uncomfortable. I didn't enjoy that meal. I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
and even at the lake, people were still staring. And even though at the lake there were more brown people,
right.
It was the worst experience of my life.
Mm-hmm.
The worst. I had such a bad time in that place. I don't want to go back to that place. I really don't.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy that
And that's in Arizona. That's just a little state over.
Right.
So
right. I went to Tennessee last year, and I kind of felt a little bit of that. I didn't necessarily feel hate, but I definitely felt like I stood out because there's me, a brown person that looks. I just recently found out white passing in a weird way. I'm hashtag light skin.
Anyway.
Yeah. So my point is, I'm Mexican that doesn't look Mexican and looks Asian and is gay. And so you put me in the middle of Tennessee where every man in there is in a flannel and jeans.
Cowboy hat.
Jeans and a cowboy hat. Like they all shop and buy the same blue denim short.
They all
jeans.
shop at Bass Pro Shop.
Levi's, it doesn't matter. I mean, not knocking it because it looks good. Like they all look fine. But then I walk in, coming in from Vegas, not fitting in the mold, and then I'm brown, and then I'm gay, and it was the first time that everywhere I walked in, it definitely felt like I had to be on my best behavior, and even though I felt safe within the family that I was with, I didn't feel necessarily safe outside of that, and I felt the eyes stare on me, and so it was one of the first times where I was like, I can't touch my fiance. I don't even want to be near him. I'm just going to keep my distance from him just because I don't want to give them extra ammunition. But also, I also think like I walked in and I was the only person of color that wasn't black, because there would be like white people, a sprinkling of black people, and that was it. Like there is no mix. It's that is it.
Right.
And so here I walk in a crop top and everyone's fucking staring, and I was like, Susan.
It was the crop top, honey.
Susan.
It was the crop top, honey.
You normally got to pay extra for that long of a stare.
It brings up a very important point that I had to deal with this earlier this week. And this person didn't mean it out of a place of hate. They just were uneducated about the subject. So this happened yesterday. I said earlier this week it happened yesterday.
See, you're also cutting off.
No, that wasn't me.
That was you.
That was you, honey.
That was you. I wasn't saying anything.
That was you, honey.
That was you.
Anyway.
I literally, bitch, it's recorded.
Was it me? I didn't catch
All
it.
of a sudden the star.
Anyway, yeah. So this happened yesterday, and this person, I'm not gonna say who it was. They asked me because yesterday, Pride Month, whatever. They asked me.
Yesterday.
So yesterday.
Yesterday.
They were like,
They asked you something?
what about straight pride? And again, they didn't mean it with a place. It didn't come from a place of hate or a place to lessen me.
I hate straight people.
Yeah. So I told her, and I straight up told her, and it's funny that you bring up the whole
straight. Who is this person? What is their name? Give me their name right now. Give me their name right now.
Again, because they didn't mean it out of hate. They just needed education.
So, you know who you are.
Yeah.
How fucking dare you?
So I told her, and it's funny that you brought up the whole situation with you and Jared not touching him in the situations. I was like, well, you get to live your life without the constant fear of somebody coming up at you and telling you that you're less because you're holding your special person's hand. You get to live your life freely of any, like, you're just you.
You don't have to explain your life.
You don't have to explain your life.
Like you were right then and there.
In this moment, yeah.
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 You don't have to say anything to anyone other than just literally exist.
Yes.
And yet here we are.
That is your straight pride right there. That is your straight pride 100%.
Did you slap her across the face?
I wanted to, but no.
Did you say, caso cerrado?
Caso cerrado.
And then like send her on her way?
No. It was just,
Did she understand where you were coming from though?
She did. Yeah, she did. And then I told her, again, she didn't mean it in a place of hate. She just kind of, society has been
brainwashing
people about, we're the problem. About the situations where like, well, if you have this, how come I don't have that?
How come I don't have the same thing?
I'm like, you've been having it your entire fucking life. You're born with it.
It's not straight pride, it's straight privilege.
Yes. You're born with it. If you're a straight person, you are literally born with your straight pride.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's maybe cover girl, don't cover boy, baby.
Well, one could argue that.
Yeah. So again, this person didn't mean it out of a place of hate or anything like that. Mm-hmm. She just needed a little education when it came to pride and why we celebrate things. And again, people make such arguments about pride being about celebrating fucking rainbows. And
can we get over the rainbow? Literally get over the rainbow. Like, get over it, girl. Get over it. Like,
literally.
Like, it is so fucking annoying that I will wear a fucking rainbow every day of this month. But it pisses me the fuck off that you now can't put a rainbow on a children's toy because, like, oh, now that's the gay agenda.
Yeah.
Like, they're shoving it in our kids' faces and just let them be them. It's like, you are shoving the straight agenda in their faces. Like, Carol, the minute he starts walking, he's like, oh, he's going to be such a ladies' boy. It's like, bitch, how is that any different? Like, we never... This is homophobic right now.
This fucking microphone. We can never do... We can't have anything
when
nice.
you think that we have everything, like...
Figured out.
Oh,
my God.
I need my producer.
What was I saying? Yeah, no, the whole... It's a fucking rainbow. Leprechauns. Go over the fucking... Isn't there a tale that if you go at the end...
Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. Although that was pretty gay.
I mean,
but it's just the fact that people were hanging on to this like rainbow as a symbol of, oh
you're
my God,
homo.
You're a homo. I didn't ask for that. Who was in the meeting that said we're gonna pick the rainbow?
I think it was a lot of gay people.
God damn it! I wasn't in that meeting.
No, it was a lot of the gay brothers and sisters. Trans brothers and sisters of color that literally decided that's it. So that's why you weren't. It was because of them.
Because I wasn't here born, yeah.
Yeah, it was because of them that you're able to complain about this.
But I feel like because... what is it about the rainbow that makes people so angry?
It's because it represents us. That's what it makes them angry. And it represents us because we come in every fucking color of the rainbow.
Flavor.
Of the rainbow. That's why it's there.
Yeah, because I remember back in the day, like, you see a rainbow when it rains. I'm like, oh, it's beautiful.
Because we're going backwards, sis. We're going fucking
and
backwards.
Now, when I see a rainbow, I'm like, there's a meeting.
I was so offended when I went to Hawaii and
God, I almost fell.
Bitch, we're not insured. So I need you to keep that ass.
Thank you so much.
Please keep your hands and feet and ass inside the chair at all times until the recording of this podcast has finished.
I'm pretty sure your microphone's wanted to finish.
It wants to fucking...
Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Oh my God.
I want to finish.
There's video. Man, keep it classy.
What did we say last time?
The sex sells, but we want to make money out of this too. With decent money. Okay. Your mother's going to look at you and then she's going to call you.
My mother will be like, that's my boy.
Anyway. Little Mermaid.
Bitch, okay, speaking about the
Oh
homos.
my god, yes. Oh, speaking of the Little Mermaid,
I wasn't going to talk about the Little Mermaid. I was just speaking about the homos.
This kind of segues into the homos, but go ahead.
Oh, your story?
No,
or
your
my
story. No, your story.
No, my story is about the homos.
Yeah, and then mine will segue into.
You
the
don't
homos.
even know my story.
Continue, ma'am.
Do you know my story?
No, I don't. That's why I'm
Tell my
asking you to
story.
continue.
You tell my story.
You continue.
I went to the most fabulous pool party
When?
Memorial Day weekend.
You went to a pool party?
I went to not a pool party, the most fabulous pool party.
When? On Monday?
Yes.
Oh, I worked on Monday. So I don't know.
No, I know you don't know. That's why I'm saying you don't know my story. You wanna finish down my story? You wanna keep putting words in my mouth?
Was it the Sahara?
No, bitch. No, I said fabulous. So there's this we were the plus ones. We were like the poor people that kind of like came in from the street.
Oh, I know which one.
So there is this couple that moved into town a year ago, and one's a cardiologist, the other one is just rich, and they are loaded. And they invited us to their pool party, and we knew that it was going to be like a thing. And Joseph, our friend, was like, they have a really nice house. So just kind of like, their house is beautiful. And I was like, yeah, well, I've seen beautiful houses, in the past. What could it be, right? Motherfucker walked into a McMansion. And as we're walking in, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And you turn the corner, and I swear to you, it was like the Pride pool party last year. You just turn the corner in this McMansion, and all of the homos are there. Everyone's teeny tiny. Everyone's like tan to the gods and beautiful. And I'm over here like, oh fuck. Not only do I feel poor, I feel ugly. It's like, shit. This pool, ma'am, huge. Like L-shaped, extends out. How rich are they? Their hot tub isn't even attached to the pool. That means they have 2 pumps, 2 heaters. That's money. That's fucking money right there. They had swings, and then so we're hanging out. The pool was like a comfortable 88 degrees. Comfortable 88 degrees. It was gorgeous.
Comfortable 88 degrees?
Bitch, it was gorgeous. 88 degrees.
That's hot.
Not in a pool. Have you ever been in a pool that's a little bit cooler than that?
Yes.
It's fucking cold.
No, it's not.
Okay, you weren't there.
Sean keeps his pool very cool, and I like that temperature. He does not keep it at 88 degrees.
Sean keeps it hot.
Not 88 degrees, though.
Sean keeps it at like 90.
Sean, can you confirm?
Oh, my God. Okay, whatever. Point is, beautiful, gorgeous, right? We're sitting there. It feels like Rome. Like the decor on their backyard alone, there's just like pillars. Why? Just because. And it looks like some almost like, the fucking game, The Secrets of the Hidden Temple from Nickelodeon.
Oh, sure.
It looked like that. It looked like that, but with homos. And we're just sitting here. We're over here gawking at like literally everything. And then out of nowhere, just water out of the pillars. Just psh, whole water feature. Whole ass water feature. And you know what made it worse? These people were so fucking nice. So welcoming. Yeah. I was like, hi, you don't know me, but thank you for having me at your house. And they were like, oh my God, no, thank you. Like hugs. Beautiful, gorgeous, like
they were nicer than your microphone.
Nicer than my fucking microphone right now. We had such a great time. Everyone was super nice. Everyone was also really fucking like wealthy. Like, hi, I'm Albie. I'm a pastry chef. What do you do? Oh, I'm a doctor. Cool. What do you do? Oh, I manage a law firm. It's like in San Francisco, by the way. It's like, oh. Okay, cool.
Hi, I'm the help.
Cool. I'm just gonna start cleaning. I'm just gonna start mopping.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know you guys went to the pool.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Luxurious and rich and expensive. So I got to live life like the other half for like 10 hours. So it was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so what's your story?
So speaking of the homos in The Little Mermaid, have you followed the controversy about Ursula's makeup?
Yeah, I think we talked about this, no?
Your microphone really is pissing me off right now.
I know, it's...
Let's take a break.
Are we taking a break?
Yeah, take a break and then we'll come back to Ursula. Hey, and we're back.
So I can't promise that this is going to be any better.
Okay, well, we just tried. It was really pissing me off.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, Ursula.
Ursula.
So the whole controversy about the makeup. Did you look at those eyebrows?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty fucking positive that when they filmed it, the editor was like, yeah, this looks like garbage. So they digitally like fixed it because you look at the posters, you look at the movies and stuff, and everything looks fine. But like the behind the scenes is crunchy. It's like our episode of Bros
like
Nite.
a baby drag queen starting off drag.
Yeah, it could have been bigger. It could have been grander.
So
it could have been just
the whole controversy was, and then this man had the audacity to tweet back. So because the whole community, like the whole queer community, because if you don't know, Ursula is based off Divine, which is a drag queen back in the 90s who was, iconic for
what, Jason? What were they iconic for?
All the reasons.
What were they iconic for?
Right reasons.
Name one of them.
She was in John Waters' movie.
Which one?
Pink Flamingos.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
What was her big? What she considered her big like breakthrough role?
No, I actually don't. What is
it? She played Edna Turnblad in Hairspray.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're still fucking doing it.
Okay, we gotta figure it out.
Doesn't matter. So she played the original mom back in the original movie before it became a musical, and it was one of the times that she actually played like a serious role, and she just played a woman. I mean, it was always meant to be like a man in drag, but she played a woman, and she said that it was the first time that she actually felt like an actor. Like an actor. Yeah, that movie and that role specifically was like one that meant a lot to her.
Yeah. Well, and then if you look at her makeup, her eyebrows were up to half of her forehead. So that's when they announced Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Well, number one, I wanted a drag queen, but then looking at the clips, I'm like, all right, she did all right. I'll give her that.
Well, you need an actor first.
Harry Feinstein. What's his name? The one that did Hairspray.
Harvey. Harvey Feinstein.
Harvey Feinstein. Yeah, perfectly. Ginger Minge. She was
do you think
going for it.
Do you think they were going to be able to put Harvey Feinstein up on wires and swing them around a blue screen?
Yes.
Do you really think that, man?
Yes.
At his age.
It's Hollywood.
At his age.
It's Hollywood, baby.
At his age.
It's Hollywood.
Even at my age.
If you have Harrison Ford still making fucking Indiana Jones. At 170 years old.
Okay, but he doesn't do his own stunts, right?
Well, they could have done the same thing for Harvey.
No, not for like that. When literally the entire movie is swinging people around.
That's what I'm saying.
The point is, I don't think they miscast the person, and I kind of slightly disagree with you because I don't think they should have gone directly the same way with the makeup.
Yeah,
because the makeup makes sense in the cartoon because it's a cartoon.
Well, at least make them better. At least make the eyebrows sisters.
Yes,
because they were long distance.
I do agree. It could have been more.
So,
but I don't think they should have done a direct side by side.
And she should have been purple.
She
should have been purple.
She should have been fucking purple.
Anyway, so the gays got a hold of the makeup.
Oh, did they?
the gays, and then on Twitter they were like, "How come they didn't get like a queer artist to do this?"
Yeah,
because they're based off of drag queen.
Yeah.
So the makeup artist that did it, he defended himself, and he was like, "Well, how come I can't do it? Why does it always have to be gay people?"
Because sometimes when we know our culture,
I was like,
we know how to better.
I was like, did you look at those eyebrows,
bitch?
Did you look at those eyebrows?
Have you ever been to a Mexican restaurant in the South?
Yes.
They're garbage.
They're garbage.
Because there's no Mexican people making
garbage.
It. Garbage, mama. Garbage.
That's why. It's crazy that in New York, the Mexican restaurants are also garbage.
Yeah, because there's not
no Mexican people over there.
No.
Yeah, anyway. So
Puerto Rican food?
Colombian food? No. So that was a whole controversy. And like the audacity of this man to be like, I did a great job. How come? They really think a queer artist would have done better? I'm like, yes. They would have made sure that those eyebrows matched. You guys have to look at those eyebrows. It was just, they're criminal. I'm no makeup artist.
Yeah, I think it could have been like an in between. Give me an in between of what the drag version of it would have been, and then what they did. Give me something in the middle.
Not just the contour of purple.
Because it was just here.
It was just here. Like,
it was just here. Yeah. Like, make her look like non-human.
She's a sea witch. Play with that, Disney. You have so much money. Play with it.
I should have just sent them like reference material.
Right.
Like, here, go off of this.
Yeah.
My face. This is what a witch looks like.
I'm still so mad about those eyebrows. Those eyebrows would be nightmares.
Sweetie, let it go.
Because one of them is like, listen, I'm going to point at my eyebrows.
Sweetie, let it go.
How can you let it go? Not on Pride Month.
Let it go.
Not on Pride Month.
It already happened.
Yeah.
It already happened.
Well, I'm going to go see the movie. And I'll tell you if they digitally fixed.
Oh, have you not seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, me either.
I know. I want to go see it. So bad.
I know.
So bad because I heard it's getting great reviews. I mean, we knew that she was going to do wonderful.
We knew.
Did you know that the original Ariel's in it?
Yes.
She makes a cameo.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's really cute.
That, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was my story.
Beautiful.
Wonderful. Beautiful gowns.
Would you ever do drag?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Just once. I don't know if I could have the guts to do a whole career out of it.
I didn't ask if you were gonna do a career. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, people do drag just for fun, right?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to go on the show and do the thing. And I kind of, that's one of the things that I like.
Should we do an episode in drag?
I don't want to do. I don't want to be in drag.
Let's do an episode in drag.
No, I'm actually not interested in doing drag. Mm-hmm. It just looks painful.
It is. Yeah, no, it is. I have a lot of respect for drag queens.
I live my life very comfortably.
Yeah, they carry the backbone of our community sometimes, but
they are in that alone. Like that aside, they are cinched and tucked and pinched and like. Have you seen like Plastique putting on a wig?
Yes.
And like the tape. Mm-hmm. Like there's a whole roll of tape in there, and then there's like the pulling everything in, and then you finally put the wig on, and like the queen looks perfect. But then think about like taking it all off. Think about doing a whole day in that, or even the queens that perform, like doing a performance out in the bar, and then at the end of your night, when we come home and just take our shoes off,
they have to take a whole face off. They have to take down a whole person,
a whole ass person, bury it.
I don't even know that can you sneeze in drag? Because what if you sneeze the way I sneeze? Pop.
You pop a top. Jason had the nastiest sneeze attack before we started recording. I may have hit.
Really? No, I don't think you did.
Oh no, I was setting it up. I was setting it up. Your sneeze attacks. Okay, when I sneeze, I go 1, 2, 3. You go ha 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 ha.
This is I'm slightly allergic to your cats.
You're very
slightly allergic. So whenever like a little hair gets in there, it's over.
There was one time you came over, and you come over a lot, and sometimes it's an issue, sometimes it's not. That one time you came over, instantly like red, my puffy eyes. You couldn't stop crying. You were like sniffling, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And you're like, "I don't know why it's your cats." I'm like, "This is not your first time though," and it was just chaotic.
It comes and goes. There are certain variations of the allergy to the cats. Last weekend that I spent the night because we got a little toasty.
Yeah.
I was fine. Yeah. I'm not gonna say.
The person you were with
was not.
Oh, with the cats?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's... we have allergy medicine here because Jared's also allergic to cats.
Yeah, no, but again, it's just... I have to roll the dice whenever I come over. I'm like, is today going to be the day that my eyes shut down?
Well, I was talking about your boy, your friend. Your friend.
Yes.
I was going to say your male friend, but then in my mind that sounded weird, so I immediately went to go say boyfriend, but he's not your boyfriend. No. He's a friend that's a boy. Anyways, we have allergy medicine. I've also gotten to the point in my life where now I just carry... like allergy medicine everywhere I go because I never know when it's gonna hit me bad.
Yeah,
especially like when spring started to hit, sis. Bitch.
Yeah,
bitch.
I think this whole week I've had really bad allergies. I don't know if it's just like the sniffles.
The sniffles,
because I've been sneezing a lot. No. I don't feel sick or anything. Okay. I don't feel sick or anything.
That's how
I would not be here.
That's how they all say.
Yeah, that's how you got COVID.
You actually never gave me COVID.
I didn't. I'm very proud of that.
Yeah.
We're proud of that. I didn't get anybody COVID. I got COVID from somebody, but
did you ever find out who'd you get it from?
Yes, we're not gonna say his name.
Ooh, I remember. Yep.
Yep.
No, I knew. I knew, sis. I knew.
Yeah.
So what's for lunch?
What is for lunch? I'm kind of hungry.
I don't know. Mexican?
I was just gonna say Mexican.
Taco Bell.
Ugh. That's a whole other episode. Next episode, stay tuned about how I roast Taco Bell.
Bitch, I love Taco Bell. We're not going to talk about this though, because this is a fight.
That will be the last episode of It's Bros
Nite. This is a fight I am genuinely willing to like end our friendship over.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Because you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong, and I will bring in a guest that was also a lover of Taco Bell, and it turned on her.
You can't blame one bad apple on.
But there's two.
I blame it on you guys. I think you guys just need to eat more Taco Bell to make your stomach more hearty. You know, I eat so much
You know, my
garbage.
little brother loves Taco Bell.
Good for him.
And then he threw up last time he ate it.
Was it the Taco Bell?
Yes.
I've had Taco Bell for years.
I mean, you're dead inside, so.
That's what I'm saying. You need to like keep eating it so that it slowly kills you on the inside, so that then it gets to the point where it doesn't affect you.
Oh my god!
And you can just do it.
No, I can't. I need to be near. I remember the last time I had Taco Bell. Remember, it was immediate reaction.
Then that's not food poisoning.
Like I finished eating and then just.
Then that's not. Then
I was sick for 2 days.
Google it, sis.
I was sick for 2 days.
It takes.
I was sick for 2 days.
It takes 24 to 48
I
hours
was sick for 2 days.
for food poisoning.
I was sick for 2 days.
It wasn't a Taco Bell.
I was sick for 2 days.
It wasn't a Taco Bell. Google it.
I'm gonna limit on Taco Bell.
Yeah. Google it.
Yep.
Nope. It's all that dick you've been sucking.
I wish.
Raunchy ass dick. Oh, see, literally homophobic. The minute I want to start talking about dick, the microphone's like, no. See,
we're gonna scratch this episode because pissing me off.
No, it's happening.
Yeah,
I've devoted this much time to it, and so it's gonna happen. So it's okay.
I know our episodes are always so crunchy.
It's just gonna be the season 3,
just crunch
season of the crunch.
Crunch. Look, light out.
Light out.
Microphone out. I'm trying to kill you.
You're here.
I'm here. You're here on a crop top.
Isn't it cute though?
Yeah, it is cute.
Yeah. It's adorable.
I've seen it several times.
I know. I wore it for the first time we recorded to test for this. I wore it because I thought it was a cute outfit, and then when I realized that episode is probably not going to get released anytime soon, I was like, "We're going to bring it back. We need the kids,
redemption.
The kids need to see. The kids need to see.
Pride Month.
And Pride Month, yes.
Hi, gay.
Hi, gay.
Sashay went to the. Okay, think of lunch.
Think of lunch. Oh, girl, I'm always thinking about lunch. Okay.
Where can they find us?
I think you can find us on Instagram at Bros Nite 21. That's Bros Nite 21.
That's Bros Nite 21. And then where else?
Pretty soon on YouTube.
Then where else?
Shall I say?
Yeah.
The TikTok.
The TikTok. We're joining the children.
I'm so scared.
Me too, honestly.
Well, you have an account though,
but I don't post anything.
But you know what that world is.
Yeah, but I don't post anything.
I don't know. I'm literally like your mom, like walking in, like, what is the Facebook?
We need to tell my mom. No, not even my mom. My mom's an expert in TikToks.
I love that.
I'll walk into the house from where she'll get off of work early. She has a ring light. She has the setup. She made a TikTok with my dog because he wouldn't get out of the way. So she grabbed him and put him in the video.
What does she do? Does she like do the dance? Yeah. Oh my god, I love
and
that. Are we gonna start doing like the dances?
Oh my god, that's like.
Is this like the? Is this how it goes?
People are not doing
the TikTok dances. No.
Do you remember mine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Trey. I have a basketball game tomorrow. That's my favorite.
Vine, RIP in pieces. Anyways, Jason, let's go get lunch.
Let's go get lunch.
Okay, bye.
Bye.